And we're really pleased with the numbers that have come tonight, so thank you very much. Tim is unavailable to come tonight. I can't keep up with the things he does, but one of the things that I thought was pretty unique, he's a member of the World Seed Bank, and that's where they put the seed away in case of a world calamity and you can't get the seed. He said that they were replacing some seed in Syria, and they've got seed banks right throughout the world, but the best one I've seen and looked at Google searches in, I think it was Iceland, where it's well underground. Tim has sent a video tonight for the occasion, and he put it down very easily, and he didn't need cue cards, and he just did one take. I said, how can you do that? He said, I've been doing it for years. So over to Tim as we see him on the screen.
Welcome to the Sydney launch of the Saluting Monash Council and indeed the Jewellery Proposition. My name's Tim Fischer. I speak to you from Albury, not that far from Jewellery, and here is where Monash changed trains many times before and after World War I. Well, now it is time for all of us to change and adopt the Jewellery Proposition to overcome the discrimination and downplaying of Monash over the decades, to provide for his posthumous promotion to the rank of Field Marshal, he having been frozen at Lieutenant General for years by a very jealous Prime Minister W.M. Hughes. He was given no awards by the Australian Government or the Australian Parliament after World War I. Now is the time to adopt the Jewellery Proposition. Please listen to the other speakers and the details provided tonight. Please enjoy this launch and then spread the word so that we can rectify a wrong against Australia's greatest commander and Australia's arguably greatest citizen, John Monash. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great privilege for me to be your host tonight. As I was saying to some of the guests, I spent 22 years in the Army Reserve. It's the hidden side of my life. A lot of people said to me, how can a minister carry a machine gun and so on? So I thought I won't boast about my Army service, but I certainly enjoyed it, and I'm very pleased to be here tonight as your host on my... I'm trying to think of how many years I've been here now. It's 36 years. I was elected in 1981. So I spent more time here than I have in my various homes. But it's wonderful to have the comradeship of many men and women that I've known over those years at these various Army functions and reserve functions. And I thank again Lieutenant Colonel John Moore for his energy and all the hard work he puts into these events. You need someone like that to make them happen, to be a success. And John's the one that follows through with all the details to ensure the event will be an excellent one to be remembered, and I'm sure you will remember your attendance here tonight. So I add my welcome to everyone as your host to the New South Wales Parliament, the oldest Parliament in Australia, the People's House. So enjoy your night. I had a quote that was just mentioned by Peter Fitzsimmons about General Monash, and in 1968 the British Field Marshal Montgomery of Alamein said, quote, I would name Monash as the best general on the Western Front in Europe. He possessed real creative originality, and the war may have been over sooner, and certainly with fewer casualties, had Haig, been the British commander, been relieved of his command, and Monash appointed to command the British armies in his place. We could have included the Australian divisions. So I believe that's a true statement from Montgomery, who certainly knew a lot about the quality of commanders from his own experience. I also still remember our launching in November in Melbourne. I was able to go down to Melbourne for the launching of the Monash event, the salute to Lieutenant General John Monash, and we're really having now the New South Wales launch with a lot of interstate visitors, and we thank you all for making the effort to come. So may God bless you, each one tonight. Thank you.
The flags you see, we call them standards. It was a British tradition, and when the Queen inspected some years ago, there were 700 on parade. So some of the ones there we've seen frequently. However, tonight we have two standards that have come up from Melbourne because we've never paraded them here, and a very special standard which we'll unveil or uncase, if you like, for the first time. So, ladies and gentlemen, as a formal part, if you please stand for the marching of the standards. RSM, march in the standards. The first standard that will be positioned is the 4th Brigade. He was given command of the 4th Brigade in Melbourne. He then took it to Egypt and then to Gallipoli. The next standard is the 3rd Division. That's been mentioned tonight already. It's his first command of a division, and in the video that we've got for sale there, you'll see him on his horse with the King as about 19,000 troops marched past. It took about 3 hours. And our new standard is his Corps Commander standard. General Chauvel had the same type, and this has just been made in the last week. Thank you, RSM. Round of applause.